Hey guys, Trevor Boone from Emerald City Guitars, and today, my pick of the day is this 1966 Fender Vibrolux Reverb. I own a Fender Vibrolux Reverb, same year, and I absolutely adore it. So I'm gonna talk about my feelings towards this amp. I think they are probably the best stage amp you could ask for from Fender. It's 35 watts, 210s, which really bridges that gap between being too low for stage, but great for recording, and then too damn loud and too heavy to carry around. The 210s are amazing speakers for single coils. I mean, everything works through them. I love playing tellies and strats through them. They have a little quicker attack with the 10-inch speakers opposed to 212s or something like a Pro Reverb. So when I switch to fingers or something, it's very dynamic and really just quick to react on really anything you do. It sounds great with reverb. Obviously there's super reverbs, pro reverb, many different models, and the reverb tends to react a little bit just based off the dimensions of the actual cabinet or unit. And this box just sounds so good. It's very directional, but as far as being on stage, I've played so many gigs with these and they're never offensive to your other guitar player. They're easy to tote around. They sound good through everything, enough headroom for pedals, and I love these amps. So anyways, this is why I picked this one. It just came in and it's awesome. This is 100% original. It has a little plug in the back, which somebody might have had a direct line to a console. Mine weirdly has the exact same thing that's been plugged and back to original. So if you see on the back of it, there's just a little metal plug about the size of a penny back there. But other than that, 100% original. Has the Jensen speakers. All the caps are original. Usually I say get the filter cap switched out on an amp. You're gonna need to at some point. These ones are original and they sound really good, so use it, abuse it, and don't lose it. Anyways, yeah, so Fender Vibrolux, again, 35 watts, 210s. You have your traditional volume, treble, bass. There's no mid control. I've never missed having one. The bright on these are really musical. When I'm playing like a Les Paul or something that's a little darker, I'll pop that up and it just kind of brightens up those highs so it gets through nice and cuts how you want it to. Basically for anything with single coils, I leave that bright switch off and it does the job great. So treble, bass, you have your reverb, which sounds awesome. This blackface reverb is just the best. The decay is incredible. It's what everybody wants and what every pedal strives to be, unless you're going into crazy, blue sky territory, which is awesome. But for an amp that has built-in reverb, these are the kings. You also have vibrato. I don't use vibrato that much, but you should. It sounds amazing on these amps, and if you want it, it is, again, it's just the best to have it built in the amp. It's fully integrated in your tone. There's some really great pedals out there that will get close, but having it part of your actual circuit is just a whole different world. So I always go into vibrato 1 on this. I never use that, but you can. You just have volume, treble, bass. You have that bright switch, and that's the whole normal channel, but I don't know, why would you do that? You have everything on that other side. It's easy to get to, and I just find myself always on vibrato channel 1. So again, pretty easy amp to tote around. It's a 210 amp, so it's not too heavy. 35 watts is plenty of volume, I would say, for any regular stage. Because if you're playing huge, gigantic stadium, you could use another amp or a little bigger cabinet, but I've played a lot of great venues with this exact configuration and it kicks butt. Plenty of headroom, but you don't have to crank it up all the way to 10 and blow everybody out of the water just to get that tube-driven kind of breakup and warmth to it. So anyways, there you go. It is straight up, no cover with this one. It does have the foot switch. Speakers have never been reconed. They look awesome. They sound great. And overall, it is crazy, crazy clean, much cleaner than mine. And I just love this amp. So thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble about one of my favorite amps. If you don't have a Vibrolux and you're kind of looking at maybe getting into a cool vintage Fender that you can utilize, and it goes so much beyond studio and bedroom. These things are killer for gigging, and this is a primo example. So anyways, I'm gonna be plugging this Telecaster into the 66 Vibrolux and try to do it some justice. So there you have it, 66 Fender Vibrolux. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.